Hey friends, are you struggling to get your Squarespace website to rank on search engines? We've got you covered. Whether you have some weird results showing up or you just want to increase your organic traffic overall, in this video, I will walk you through actionable everything you need to know to organize your website and climb up search engine results. Don't miss out. These are the same techniques we've used for over 600 of our clients who are on Squarespace to increase traffic. Let's dive into number one. Now, right before we dive into number one, we have this SEO audit tool that's completely free that you need to use if you have a Squarespace website. Just check out the link down below and you'll be able to use it right away. Now let's dive into my demo website. Number one, site title and the SEO tab. The first thing we're going to want to do is go into edit on any page of your website and then click on this button in the middle that says edit site header. Once you click on that, you'll see this menu pop up and you'll click site title and logo. Then from there, this is what you're going to want to make sure you adjust and just keep as your business name. Sometimes people add other things like marketing expert. You don't need to do that here. I'm going to show you where to do that. But you definitely want to make sure that this is optimized because sometimes people have things like this where it just says site title in here or some generic text. We want to remove that and we want to put something relevant to the business, which is going to be the business name. So make sure you include a site title. Even if you have a logo, you need a site title here because that is going to be used throughout the website. We'll hit save and next we'll go to the SEO tab to do some further work with this. If you go to marketing, then in here, you go to marketing settings and just bear in mind that Squarespace is changing the menu around. So you just need to look for this. So you'll click on marketing settings and then you just need to look for SEO appearance. That's the key thing you want to look for. Once you're in here, there's some magic that we can do. Few key things we want to touch on. Number one, notice that it says home, pages, items. Home is obviously your home page. Pages are any of the pages on your site, about, services, things like that. Items are things like blog posts, events, specific events, portfolio items, things like that. So anytime you have a collection, it has items in it. So if you have a store with 20 products, you have 20 items. That's what that is there. But we get to go down here and there's some specific little short codes that we could use to be able to really scale what we're doing. So you can see here, we have this percentage sign S, and then if you click to pages, it'll show P, and then if you click here, it'll show I. So honestly, those are good to go, but there are a few changes that we do want to make. First and foremost, I do want to add one major keyword to my title here or some type of tagline or catchphrase. This is the text that if you hover over any tab, you see this text that pops up right here at the top of the page. That text right here is what we're formatting, and Google reads this as the main SEO title of the page. So we really want to make sure it's optimized. So here, if we're a marketing expert, I could put marketing expert, Orange County, California. If city matters, I could do something like that and have Orange County there. Whatever we like to do specifically, we can do that here. So you could include a keyword and you could separate it like this, where you have a keyword and then a city, however you like. This really just depends on your business, what you do, and what you want to emphasize. You don't want to try to get 12 keywords in here, and you don't want to make this really long. You want to keep it short and abbreviated. But this is going to be added to your homepage specifically. So you could copy this text here and then go to pages. And then from here, make some further adjustments. They have a dash here, but I am just going to do a line like this. And then I'm going to paste the text I had before. So you'll see here, it'll show the page name, which will be about, then it'll be the site title, Anchor Pro, and then it'll say marketing expert, and it'll say Orange County, California. Super easy and simple, but you've just adjusted that for all your pages in one go, which makes it really, really easy. Furthermore, you could do the same thing here with items, and you could adjust that accordingly. Now, you could get into the weeds with this, but what I would say, keep it simple, keep it short, and also just really emphasize the content. You want to make sure the actual item shows up. So This little I right here for an item, you definitely want to make sure the name shows up. And same thing with the pages, you definitely want to make sure the page name shows up. You don't want to get rid of that overall to make it shorter. From there, you're going to enter in an SEO site description. This is for your homepage. We're going to do this for all the individual pages as well, but this is for your homepage. So in here, as you can see, write a short description of your site, should be between 50 to 300 characters. Length displays vary by search engines. This is what shows up right under your search results. So that blue title, this is the text that shows up below it. So I'd like to show you an example here. If you type in Squarespace SEO experts, the first organic result right here is our blog post. So this is the title of the blog post. This right here is the actual SEO description. Right there, same thing as this right here. So you want to make sure that you optimize for this. And in here, you're going to write an overview of your site. I would include 1 to 3 keywords for your business. So if you're a marketing expert and you say something like, hey, this is Anchor Pro, we're marketing experts, and we help clients with social media marketing, with running paid Google ads, and with running influencer campaigns. For clients all around the world, you don't really have to say that. Whatever it is, for Orange County, if there is a city, so if you're like a cleaners in a city, you want to use a city, that is what you're going to do here. This type of thinking we're going to take across the whole site, but the description really emphasizes full sentences. They're not just keyword stuffed in there, and they emphasize ideas that if I saw this result here, this would help me take action. Looking for a Squarespace SEO expert who can help take your site to the next level? Check out these 12 great Squarespace SEO agencies. Boom. That's super to the point, really, really clear. And it allows the person to see with a glance that they're going to be able to find the information they're looking for on the site. Cool. So you add a description there. And once you're done, you'll hit save. And as you can see here, it says hire an SEO expert. We are actually one of those experts. So if you do want someone else to do this and you don't even want to watch the rest of this video, just save yourself the time, go to our website, check out our SEO services, book one today. It'll be so beneficial for you. And there is a small coupon code down below for you if you are interested. Now let's go to number 2. All right, for number 2, we really want to focus in on Google tools and leveraging the most we can from them. There's Google Analytics and Google Search Console that we're going to cover in this video. And we have additional videos as well that are for free on the internet to help you get these set up in full. I'm going to do an overview of them, but we do have step-by-step guides that you could find on our YouTube channel. So for Google Search Console and Google Analytics, you're going to want to set up those accounts. They're both free, but you want to get those set up and connect it to your site. For Google Analytics, you just need to go. I have other accounts, so yours isn't going to look this way, but just hit start now, hit the blue button wherever you see it, and then you'll create an account. You'll go through the process to give it a name. Then from there, you could select all of these things or not, but once you're done, you'll hit next. Then you'll go through the whole process of setting up a property and it'll give you a code. That code, I believe, starts with a G, and then you're going to take that code and I'm going to show you where you're going to put it. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is go to settings, then we're going to go to developer tools, and then we're going to click on external API keys. Squarespace offers this really cool feature where it's already set up for you. All you got to do is drop in this code that starts with the G. You just place it in here, hit save. You'll have Google Analytics set up. Once you're done with that, I recommend doing that first and then setting up Google Search Console, because Google Search Console will be able to verify itself through Google Analytics. Sounds super fancy, but just trust me, if you do Google Analytics first, then Google Search Console, it'll be a simpler process. One more note about verification. The thing you want to verify is that you're doing this both on the same email. That's how it's going to know that your Google Analytics account and your Google Search Console account are connected. So you'll see up here in the right-hand corner, there's this little icon of me from 10 years ago. This little picture right here is the specific email I'm logged into. You want to make sure you're in the same exact email for Google Analytics, Google Search Console. All right, once you're inside Google Search Console, it'll look something like this. It'll ask you to add in your domain or your URL prefix. The easiest thing to do is do the URL prefix. If you're a domain expert, you could do the domain, but I would just start with the URL prefix. Make sure to include your HTTPS in your domain. So it should look something like this. So you'll add in the domain and hit continue. And again, it'll ask to verify that you're the site owner, and it'll be able to verify because you have Google Analytics already set up. Then once you're done with that, there's one more thing we need to do with Google Search Console on the website. Now, let's go back to Squarespace, and we want to do one more thing for Google Search Console. Go to Analytics. Then in here, you're going to go down to traffic acquisitions and go to search keywords. Then you'll see here it says Google search keywords. You're going to want to connect Google Analytics, hit connect. It'll ask you to log into an email. This email kind of doesn't matter, but I would probably use the same email again. And then once you do that, it'll basically connect on the back end so that it will show you Google search keywords or search queries on your website. Be aware, don't mix this up with site search keywords. That's a whole different thing. Search keywords right here is what we're focused in on for SEO. Now, I know we've gone through a ton of information. If you need more resources, check out the website, but we're going to get into some faster points here for you now. Let's hop into number 3. Number 3, we're going to talk about URL slugs. Your URL slug, if I could describe it in any way, is almost like picking an address for your home. Once you start sending mail there and you fill out forms and your Amazon account, everything is set there. You don't want to change it, and you don't want to change it often. So your URL slug is very important that you set it correctly the first time, and that once you set it, you don't change it. And if you do have to change it, you do 301 redirects, which is a whole nother thing, whole nother video. But I just want to emphasize URL slugs are really important. It's how Google finds your content, and it's how Google points people to that content on your website. So if you change it, and then it points people to the old URL and it ends up on a dead page, the user ends up on a dead page, Google won't want to recommend your website, or search engines won't want to recommend your website. So you really want to make sure you do this right. All right, so we're going to go into pages, and I'm going to show you where you could find URL slugs. On any of the pages in your site, you'll just click the gear wheel here on the specific page. From there, this will come up, and this menu, ton of beautiful things in here that we can use. But for URL slugs, you'll see it right here. So I just zoomed in. It says speaking event. If you want to change this, change it before you launch the site. If your site's already live, you want to keep the changes minimal. But what you don't want in here is like something like this, where it has like a 1 in it, a random 1. What you also don't want in here is like even numbers. So say it's like 12. If we go back to my example of 12 best Squarespace SEO experts, the URL slug does not have the number 12 in it, because what if in the future you change it to 14 or to 10 or to 7? Well, you'd have to change the URL slug, and you don't want to do that. So just keep it. The best way to say it is to the main keyword that it should show up for and what's relevant to the content. So if the main keyword that you want to show up for is marketing expert, but this page is about like, I don't know, something completely random, like your terms of service, you're not going to put marketing expert as a URL slug, but the content is terms of service. It needs to match. There's a quality score that you want to keep in mind. But with this, your URL slug, just make it as completely relevant as possible and simple. So if it's your about page, /about. If it's your contact, /contact. If it's your, what else? Your services page, /services. Now, if it's a specific service like marketing, let's say social media marketing, you could use /social media marketing for the page. Make sure that this is always dialed. It doesn't say copy or old or something weird. I don't know, whatever. This you don't want. And you do want to dash between words. So you don't want it to look like that. That is not ideal. You do want to dash between the words. You're good to go. Now, let me show you how events work, because we talked about collections before. Remember that? Blog, store, portfolio, events, videos. These are all collections. And so their URL slugs are actually a little bit deeper. And so we want to consider that as well. So let's add in the store. I'll just click on this first one here. and then we'll add in a product and go from there. Perfect. They have 2 or 3 products for us. All right, so when I'm on this page, I'm gonna go into one of the products, I'll hit edit, and then let's go forward. Got it. Cool. So now we're in the main editor. Now, when I scroll down all the way to marketing here, you're gonna be able to hit edit, and then in here is the magic. All right, so do you see what's going on here? There's a lot of chaos in here that we want to sort out. Number one, what we just talked about, store-1, we don't want that. So we need to fix that. We'll do that in a moment. Then it has this P, don't worry about that. That just is there. As a product, you can't change that. But here is the actual product name. So if it's a blog post or if it's a product, you always want to make sure this is dialed. So in this case, if this is a wallet, I'll put leather. Again, keep it as simple as possible and make sure it's dialed from the start. Notice that the SEO title and descriptions here as well. Every single thing on your website has this, so we'll get into that in a moment, but I'll hit apply and I'll hit save. That's good to go. Now we also need to edit the URL for the actual store. So again, if I go here to store and click on the gear wheel, you'll see it says store1, and I'll change that to store. Boom, we are good to go. Solid. The experience is wonderful. Now let's go to number 4. Number 4 is this. We're going to talk about metadata. Let's take a look at what that actually is. It's a fancy word, but it's honestly a really simple idea. So let's go to one of our pages, and I'm going to go to speaking events here, and I'm going to click on the gear wheel. From there, I'm going to click on the SEO tab, and this SEO tab is for this specific page. Now, remember what we did earlier? You see this blue text up here? All of this is auto-generated for us because we did it the right way the first time. Congratulations. Now, we're going to work on the description, and then from there, really just make sure that this is something that if someone sees it for the search that we want to show up for, they're going to want to click on it. The way we do that is like this. First and foremost, for the SEO title, in some ways you could keep it blank because you could see here, it says speaking events because that's the name of the page. It just pulls it organically and then everything else is there. But if we want to change that, we could do something like this, where we add in a specific start to the title and then everything else trails. For now, I'm just going to leave it like that because that's exactly how I want it to be, speaking events. From here, we're going to do the description. Again, description is clear sentences, not just random thoughts, clear sentences that if I saw it on a search result, I'd want to click on it. And it also has some type of keyword in it. If we go back to my example here, showing up on the first page, the first result for Squarespace SEO experts, something we want to show up for, you'll see here that Google automatically bolds the keyword. The word I search, they did this, not me. They will bold the keywords that you search, as you can see here as well. And as you can see, are there any other ones? Up here as well for SEO. But the one that is dialed to a T is Squarespace SEO Expert right here. So you're going to want to make sure you include keywords naturally through the description. Then you do that not just for one page, but for every single page on your site and for every item on your site, for every blog post, for every product, for every event, you want to add this in. This gives Google context and it's almost like a summary of the page. They could generate what they want, but it's better to give them something to pull from. And if you're really thinking about blogging, we have some tools and resources on the website that could really help you optimize your thinking for blogging so you save a load of time before you get started. Now, if this has been helpful for you, this last one I think is the most important and will be the one that helps you win the most. But it's also the one that people often run away from when they come to me and say, I want to kill it at SEO. And then I tell them this is what they need to do. This is the one they don't like the most, but it's the one that provides the most value. And most people don't like it just because they don't really understand it. So I'm talking about number 5, blogging. Blogging is the thing that will really take you to the next level so that you could show up for a myriad of results. There were so many opportunities for you to show up on Google for different things related to your business, more than maybe 1 or 2 pages or 1 or 2 keywords. And this video right up here is going to teach you how to do that. So check it out, and that'll be your next steps.